Okay, 5 minutes left. We might start just a touch early. Alright. We gotta get back up to the save spot above this one and climb the elevator to get up to Cat Bayn, apparently. We'll get up there, and if it's still time yet, then we can wait for people. Nope. Okay. Whoa! How did the fella get that strong? What? Oh great, this again. Oops. I guess that works too. Okay, and I should probably go and buy some health too. In fact, we'll go do that. This one. Can I take the crystal out? Yeah, it still follows me. Okay. Hey, I worry about you so much, Alesta. You shouldn't, Aunt Veronica. My mother is the one we should worry about. Okay. What? No! Okay. So I can't have any more health potions. Be that way. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. Let's just face this cat. Hi. Greetings to you, Elista. You've had an incredibly lengthy journey. I'm not surprised in you knowing that. Cat Bayn knows everything in the world. So I assume that my reason for being here is no secret either? There are no secrets with me. The unraveling of any mystery is just a matter of time. And I have plenty of time. Then why didn't you give any sign of how to find you? I spent so many days searching. You're still too young to understand. The main strength of time is to depreciate what just seemed important. It dissolves illusions. Over time, it is only possible to carry the sincerest of desires and the purest of love. That's what you have done. That's why you're talking to me now. I need to get to my mom as soon as possible. Will you help me, Cat Bayn? What if I said no? I'd begin looking for another way, although I don't know where. So if you would achieve your goal without me, why do you need my help? Because right now I don't know how I'd be able to achieve it without your help? You may not know now, but time would pass and a solution would appear. If you, of course, don't cease your search for one. I won't, and I won't keep asking you for help. How can I get to Nav? Although, perhaps you are asking the wrong questions, and therefore you followed the wrong footprints. That led you to the wrong creature? Please, you might have the time, but I don't. Please stop with the riddles. This is not a riddle, Elista. Everybody knows how to get to Nav. You must die. Okay. I mean, yes, we did know that. But you didn't have to do that. What the... Okay, so first off, this looks like our house. And this is indeed where our house is on the map. Oh! This is Nav, then. The other world. Where I do not have double jump. Or indeed any of my familiars except Lad. Well, that's nice. Mother, can you hear me? What's happened, my dear? I can't believe it's you. Mother, I've been missing you already. What? Come here, my darling. How did you get so dirty? Volleyball and I went looking for mushrooms. Look what I found for you. This was the most beautiful one. Oh, my dear, it's an amanita. Is it bad? Amanita is a tricky mushroom, Alesta. So if you want to make a magic potion with it, you must learn the correct method. Will you teach me? Of course, little one. First, go to the well and fetch us some clean water from it. Oh no. I have become small Alesta. This well? Ah! Okay. This is a quest, alright. Is this on the map? Yeah, I guess. And I still only have nobody. No items either. Even fewer items. That's nice. I might have needed that. Oh no! Come back! No! Okay. Yeah. Okay, so, first off, remove this guy. Second off, remove this guy. Third off, No! They move this guy back. I can jump up here and get a mushroom. Yes! Stop! No! I didn't want you to do that. Okay, that works. Alright. Okay. There we go. Alright. More mazes. Alright, so... Okay, so a lot of barrels there. Looks like I'm trying to get up there. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so right now I only have access to one of them. And then, well, two of them. It's this one and this one. Take this one, move that guy back. Hit that one to drop the barrel. Now, is that enough for me to get up there to get the mushroom? It is. Excellent. Okay, move this fella back. Okay, now to do this from here. That'll make him drop onto that, which I think is good. Yeah, I'm still on here for an hour and a half, so if you're late getting on, that's fine. Alright. Okay, well, let's go ahead and hit it and see what happens. They'll drop, I know that. But is that the thing we want to happen? No. No, I don't think it is. All right. Gonna tear that up, leave and come back. Alright, hold on. Okay. This should work better. Just gonna test real quick. Ooh, shrink that down. Okay. Alright. Okay. So fairly sure we move this one. And actually, does the mushroom even do me any good here? Doesn't really. No, that wouldn't have helped anyway. Oh, yeah. I think that maybe I can just knock the mushroom up there? Nope. So much for that. What? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, at least get the mushroom back. Oh, and I do need the barrel. Okay. Now, there's no way I can toss the mushroom on top of the barrel, is there? No, but I can glitch it into a... into not interacting with the platform. That's nice. Okay. I'm not sure what the next steps with this is, but I guess it's to do this. Maybe not exactly that, but that is in fact not what we wanted to happen. It's not on that now, is it? No. So I can't jump that high. This is death, okay. Gotta make sure. Wow. can't solve this as a little girl with no magic. But I can't get back up either, can I? Nope. Alright. Oh man. Okay, if I do that, it just drops it onto the ground and doesn't do me any good. Let's just make sure of that. No, it's no good. Fine. I have none of my things, just laugh. How? I don't think this is helpful. Have a mushroom. Bring it back over here. Where it would be nice to do more with it, but we can't. Because if I push over the right, it disappears down the hole. So, it can theoretically only be in the way that I drop these barrels. And I'm not sure about that either. Yeah, and it absolutely falls behind the platform. Okay. And I can't get up this way if I do this. Nope. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that just in case. fiddling with the setting there, okay. Necessarily change anything. Nope. So I can do that, but I could do that anyway. So why? Why do we have a mushroom in a useless place? Okay, so it doesn't necessarily fall behind that. But it can. Okay. So in that case, let us try and get the mushroom over to that side. Yeah, maybe. Nope. Nope. Huh. So sometimes the guy can do that, and sometimes you can't. Broke it again. Like, so basically I need to get the mushroom on top of the 4 barrels. Somehow. Question becomes how to do that. Especially when it's glitched into a platform. Oh yeah, I did want to try that. Okay, let me do this again, and seeing if... getting the mushroom farther along, or the barrel farther along the platform would help. On that front, anyway. Nope. And it just falls behind. Which it should not do. Okay. So I'm gonna get the mushroom from here to here. Nope. No, I can't do that. Can't do that either. It does look like the only exit from this room. Alright, so is that really the way? Is there another option than this? If I drop the barrel altogether, then I won't have enough of a platform to reach up there with. If I can't figure this out, we're gonna try dying, because sometimes that works in video games. Going to die. Okay. Incidentally, this puts us back in Yav. Alright. Before we try talking to the cat. No. Discussion already. Just so callous the way he does it. Okay, oh wow. Locations in the world have question marks in them again. That's nice, but okay. Not ready to become a small person this time. Alright. So I get turned into a child. Okay. And she wants me to fetch clean water from the well. Is that the same as jumping into the well? I'm gonna guess no. I know it's yes. Alright. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I was about to say. Convenient landing right there. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Well, that still won't do any good. Wait. That was wrong. Not quite. Yes! No! Can't jump high enough without the barrels. Grr. Oh! Oh, that's a weird option. I almost like it. Go do this. And directly drop the mushroom on top of the barrel. Uh-huh. Not phallic at all. Okay. Hey, there we go. I think. Okay, so from here I should be able to do that. Haha. And then that. Haha. There we go. Oh. How convenient. I mean, I guess. Oh no! Oh no! Were they going to give me a giant wall of bats? A giant wall of bats! Save me, Cat Bayn! Ah! Ah! Oh, Mama. No! Wait, yes? Alyssa, my girl, are you okay? Yes, thanks, Mom. I was so scared. How did you fall, my little girl? I don't know. I certainly hope you never go falling down there again. But if I did, would you help me to get out again? Of course. I'd always pull you back out, honey. You know your mom is here for you. Will you always be there for me? I will try to be with you for as long as possible, Alyssa. What does that mean? Are you going somewhere? We'll all move on to another place when our time comes. To a place called Nav. But you've always taken care of me here. If you left, how would I get the chance to take care of you? Alesta, you really want to take care of me? It's much more simple than you might think. I'm ready and willing to fight all the demons in the realm for you. My dear, you shouldn't be fighting any demons. All I ask of you is to live with kindness and empathy. Remember everything I taught you, Alesta. That's my concern. Oh, Valus. What just happened? Was I dead? You saw now. The world where the past is mixed with the future, where the soul will rest and prepare to be reborn. My mother seemed so real. Nobody said that it was an illusion. Nav is as real as Yav, the world which we are in now. What were you trying to tell me with this memory? You wouldn't be able to hear me even if I shouted, Alesta. I only began the speech. Others shall continue it. I want to go back. And while you were in Nav, you wanted to return here. So maybe the question is not how to get to Nav. The question is how to get back again. How did you bring me back here, just now? I guided you along the shortest path that concludes all of our goals, the path of death. But it quickly becomes overgrown. You're looking for a path that is not mentioned in the legends, and for which there is a chance to walk twice. This road lies through Catmaze, where people are not even allowed to enter to be capable of writing legends about it. Do I need to stop being human? Almost. There are 3 factors defining whether you'll be allowed to enter. Having a cat's ears, claws, and tail. Only if you have all 3 will the Catmaze Guardian open the door for you. Can I borrow yours? Fortunately, you do not need to do that. Have you ever heard of Igoshes? The dark spirits of newborns? Yes, with no hands or feet. They wanted new appendages, so they stole from me that would be meant for the other cats. But you're so powerful. What's the problem with getting them back? Igoshes are not immortal. Time will return everything to me. Even you cannot hold anything back. I'd already guessed as much. Where should I search for the Igoshes? 3 Igoshes hide where water has blocked the way. That is all I know. And that your way to me was not a journey made in vain. Take this. Received a scroll as a lesson learned to swim! Woo-hoo-hoo! I'll find the Igoshes. Thank you, Cat Bayn. You've done everything yourself, and you'll continue to do so. Even asking for help is your own decision. There's nobody to thank, Alesta. Good luck on your path. Wait. Okay, I get my stuff back. Okay. Alright. Them cats, I tell ya. Okay. Now I can swim. What did the diary say? Cat Bayn exists. I did not fully believe that I could meet this ancient and wise creature, but just a minute ago, he was sitting in front of me, and I heard his voice. At last I know what to do. Find 3 Igoshes, which hide behind water. Enough, the past is confused with the future. I saw the day when I fell into the well and my mother pulled me out. She already knew that Mara would take her, but she spoke so calmly about falling into the world of the dead. Now it's my turn to pull her out. Alright. Alright, Siren. We're going to all the places that we could not go before. Again. Wait, hold on. There's one right here, so let's just do that. Stop. There is one right here, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, because swimming. Alright. Yes! Look at that. Yes. Oh, who are you? Besides a monster! What? No. Okay, I'm not happy with this. Ooh. Cat's tail. Oh! The cat's tail. Okay. Oh dear, I have a cat's tail. Okay, I need to get a little bit stronger and also not die. Yeah. I just use one of these long-range attacks. Okay, was there anything further down here? Didn't look like it. All these things, okay. Just want to hear him hum some more. Okay. Okay, so there's one down there. There are a few places. I want to go to the ones that don't have things. Alright. So I think this time I should be able to get past the barrier. Okay, I got that. Okay, now I can swim. Haha. Yes. What's over here? Some kind of... Hello? Wow. How do I manage to keep finding people in the wilderness? Who are you, little spirit? Do you live here? I'm Lesavka, a forest spirit. There's a lot of foliage to rustle in around here. And I do not live here. I'm here playing pranks. Did you see the broken altars of Chernobog on your way here? You ought to know that it was me who broke them. He shouldn't be here in our forest. Oh, Chernobog has brought misfortune to everyone. I've already fought him twice. Wow, so you're an enemy of Chernobog? An enemy of Chernobog is a friend of mine. Let me come with you on your journey. Let's be mischievous together. Are not you too small for such a trip? Crushing evil spirits is a noble accomplishment in any case. But I need a vigilant companion, otherwise you'll lose me when I rush off to rustle in the foliage. If you can answer my riddle, I'll come with you. Here's a riddle. How many broken Chernobog altars did you see while you were heading towards me? Ah! I don't remember. But it wasn't that many. Was it like 6? Oh, and I thought you were supposed to be vigilant. Come back when you've learned to count. No! Oh no! You just sent me someplace random. Lucky for you, I'm sturdy and don't care. Yeah. Okay. Actually, since this is going to get me back to town, there was a thing to pick up here anyway. Alright. Let's see. Down the other well. Yes. Because I can swim. Sphere of the God Velis. Okay, so how many is that now? 8. Ooh, and I can attack while swimming too. Awesome. Oops. Okay. I should also be able to upgrade some defense. And save. And we'll try for Lesavka again. Okay. Statues of Chernobog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unless there are ones hiding further in the background that I didn't see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, you ready to try again? How many broken Chernobog altars did you see while you were heading towards me? 8 this time. Well done. I think you're a worthy companion. I'll come with you. Just bear in mind that all I can do is play pranks and tricks. I will not fight. Then what use will you be to me? Guess what? Well, I'm your melee familiar, Svark Snowman will not use your mana. Cool. Lesavka. Alright. So... interesting. So I can't fight with him. But while I have him, I get free fire and free ice. I mean... okay. Find myself eating free fire and free ice, and there I have it. Okay. Alright, so we'll go back. There's a save on the way down because it looks like there's a space I want to explore over there. Okay. I don't even know if I can do that one anyway. What was this? Ah! No, this is not within my reach. I can freeze these little butterflies, which apparently I can't. Determine none of these fellas. Ooh, snake. Yes. All right. Alright, have I been here at all? Nope. Ooh! 2 of them. Sphere of the Dawn Goddess. Sphere of the God Velas. Nice. Alright. Okay, so from here... Yes, the one I need to swim over for in the Ender Caves. Let's go find that. No saves between here and there, which is dangerous. probably could have iced my way across, but I'm doing this for a second. This doesn't look like it's taking me someplace huge, does it? What is it? Ooh. Oh! Okay, you're gonna give me a boss. I can smell it. Ooh. Alright, bloody boar. Ah! Are you a monster? Maybe not. Hi? Liho. Get lost, little kid. I have no business with the likes of you. But... That fella's creepy. Yikes. Alright. Oh. Oh, this seems to go someplace I've been. But if that's the case, I don't really want to come out here, do I? No. Oh. Not really. Okay, the save is right there, so let me go save and see what's on the other side. Alright. Okay. No, I haven't been here yet. Just the corridors all look the same. No! Okay, so I can go in either direction from here. I'm gonna go left, which looks a little more enclosed. Hi. Wow, someone really lives in the swamps. Who are you? What's so surprising about it? My name is Achim. I've been living here for 16 years already. Don't you get scared with all the evil around? But where am I supposed to live? I'm cursed, my dear. What kind of curse is it? Do you really want to know? Bear in mind that anybody who makes a friendship with me will suffer. So I better save you by keeping my mouth shut. I swore to my mother that I wouldn't leave anyone in danger. So tell me, otherwise I won't be able to keep my final promise. Oh, well then, listen, my dear. Many years ago I was cursed by Liho. It feeds on my grief, and if I find any happiness, it takes it away from me in an instant. My happiness is locked away inside its pendant. It used to hurt my loved ones to feed on my anguish. So I was forced to leave my wife and my daughter to keep them safe. I could never even visit them because I knew that Liho would follow me and take away my only love and joy. You left them for their own good and moved here? Why here? Here in the marshes, there's nothing to rejoice in. Sometimes a butterfly flies by. I smile, but then Liho shows up and smears it across the stones with a finger. Often the beasts from the quagmire break into my house, and suddenly awakens some inexplicable desire to live. I take the axe and give fight, and it's as if, for a moment, hope is reawakened, but Liho always comes back. I have no choice but to quit fighting, as it rises up against the window and stares at me so maliciously. I'm promptly reminded that my will to live has only provided it with more sustenance. Didn't you try to wage war against Liho itself? Yes, I went to challenge it in my younger years. I had an axe and a bow and arrows. It didn't even prepare for the battle. It just stared at me in solemn silence and exhausted my craving for resistance. All that was left was for me to pray for death, but even then Liho had no mercy. It just stared until I dropped my weapon and left, hoping the quagmire would just suck me in. But every time I found quicksand, I was pulled back out by Liho's claws, so that I could suffer again and again. I've never heard of a greater injustice. It's just too cruel. What can I do, girl? I've even grown accustomed to how things are. Don't even think of visiting me again. I like your company, but ultimately Liho will take everyone from me. Do not worry for me, Achim. Please believe that everything will change soon. Achim. This name sounds so weird, and the fact that Mother never said it made it even weirder. We always simply said, Dad. I'll take his pendant from Liho and I'll be back for him. I'm not afraid of fighting this monster. I need to stop the nightmare in which my father lives. That's your father. No comments on me having a cat tail? Alright. Wait, hold on. That looks suspiciously like a gap. Nope. Okay, so if I keep going this way, that only connects to a place I've been to. So why was I... Oh, this was the other side I wasn't able to reach before. Because I could not swim. But now I can. Right, no, it'll let me do that. Okay, but I don't care. Ooh. Okay. Snap. Wait. Alright, so apparently I have to fight a demon to save my father. Aku's estrangement, I had no idea until now. Alright. Alright, you. Get lost in the kid. I've no business with the likes of you. Yet despite that, I have business with you, you repulsive creature. Haha, I like your courage. Courage is a very satisfying dish. So let me feed you. Ah! You're very light on the fighting back, Liho. What's up with that? Am I being baited for something? You're much stronger than I anticipated. You're the most spiteful and disgusting creature I've ever met. That's a serious statement, darling. Although life mustn't have really shaken you yet, if it's me you see as the most evil. What could be worse than a creature that for decades have fed off the happiness of one person? First of all, I could dine on the happiness of many people. Can't you see how I've lost weight on this measly diet? Secondly, you sort of people are much worse. What do you mean? I devour your joy, your pride, your happiness. And what I must ingest is real poison, believe me. Toxic happiness, rotten pleasure. I feasted upon joy grown from triumphing over the weak. I tasted the pride of a man who'd succeeded in cheating. I licked the pleasure of betrayal from my lips. I savored the tantalizing joy derived from human laziness. Your emotions are pure and nutritious, but the ways that people sow the seeds to manifest them are much darker than me. The compost for your joy is the most disgusting slop that I've ever seen. Do not generalize us all. My father... Ah, now you see, that's the thing. Achim is your father. Why are you still alive, Alesta? How do you know who I am? Your mother was besieged by Mara's curse, and she was doomed to die the same day that I cursed Achim. Afterwards, a small, defenseless girl was supposed to die. But it looks like Mara betrayed me, instead of a man doomed to eternal suffering and loneliness. I had a good husband, who was plagued and tormented on this swamp for 16 years. Are you repentant? I once ventured to try the taste of repentance. It was disgusting. I have the same bitter taste now. Take this accursed pendant, Alesta. Give Achim all of the things I took away from him. I was sure that Mara had taken any chance of happiness from him many years ago. I certainly didn't expect you to repent. Forgive me. It's not your fault, Alesta. I'm doomed to bring pain and feed upon it. However, I try to choose those who suffer already. What are you going to do next, Liho? Me? I will do what no other has done before me. I will taste the pain of Mara. Goodbye. Received a pendant in which Liho stored Achim's happiness. Really? I done this one. Yes, that's what you said. Alright. Let's take it back to Papa. Ooh. Where has Achim disappeared to? Was it an illusion? I saw my father near this house. I was carrying good news for him, but he already left. What if he was protected from the dangers of the swamp by Liho, and now my father finally... No, I need to drive away those thoughts. Great. Alright. Oh. So where would he be then? Give me nothing. And... Ugh. I keep exploring these places. Figure that out, I guess, later. Getting close to the end, and I want to see if I can get into to one last place on the map that has an opening, but not a question mark on it. Okay. And there's not even a fast way to get out of... Yeah, we just did that. No, no fast way. Ooh, this is not the way that I had in mind. Ballista, I haven't heard from you in such a long time. What's happened? I met Cat Bayn. He showed me enough and told me how I can get there again. So, you're going to the world of the dead now? I saw that world. It consists of our past, present, and future. I would ask you about it, sweetheart, but I'm afraid this is a story that's not for my ears. If the gods hide something from us, there must be a reason. Only heroes get to learn of greater truths. I'm not a hero yet, but I will definitely return with my mother. Okay. Okay, so to get up there, it's probably the easiest way to fly up there. Okay. You're up here, there's a save point right next to it. And then we can go back down, even if it's a little bit longer. Is it a little bit longer? It's not that much longer. Down from here. Ah, okay, this is the one I needed, what's his face for? Lotibor! Yes. Ah. Sure, the Dawn Goddess. Alright. What are we up to? 8 and 9. Whoa! That's the edge of the map. Okay. Now... yeah. Yeah, that'll be a boss. And the bosses will be for next time. Today we have reached the end of our time. Alright. That'll be all for today. Thank you all for joining me.